welcome back. Today we are fortunate to have one of my favorite people on the show. This is Julian Smith, and he is a spoken word artist and event coordinator here in Calgary, and who has been hosting quite a few different events around the city for the last 10 years. So please welcome Julian Smith to our show today.
Thank you. Thank you very much,
Hi,
ladies.
Julian.
Thank you very much, Liz. Nice to be here.
Nice to have you.
So we're going to be talking about spoken word. So what do you guys want to ask him about spoken word today?
Well, I really want to know, I'd love for you to share with us and our viewers who may not be familiar with what spoken word is. Tell us what it's all about.
Sure.
Exactly, because I thought it was like a comedy thing when you said it was just an open mic thing.
Oh, yeah.
So I would be really interested to find out more.
Yeah, definitely. And I think a lot of people have that same question as well, not really sure what the difference is, poetry and spoken word. Spoken word is something that kind of originated in New York and has certainly blown up. Now, the difference between spoken word and poetry is spoken word has a bit more of a performance aspect to what you're performing.
Oh, great.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
That's interesting.
That's great.
How much do we learn every day? I love it. That's amazing. That's amazing. So what is the importance, do you feel, of this kind of form of art and for people to come out and see it? What's the importance of it?
Absolutely. Well, I certainly think all art is important. I think the value of spoken word, especially here in Calgary, is, it sheds a light on another area for writers to really be able to emote and have a safe space for themselves as well.
Wow.
Do you guys have a lot of people that turn out at these events, like that come out?
We do. We do
Yeah.
have a fairly good number. I would say anywhere between 60 to 80 people with about 10 to 12 poets that come out each week.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. So you actually have, is it usually held in like a special type of venue, or is it in a certain type of, restaurant, or is there an actual place for an event like that?
Absolutely. Well, the event that I host is called Say Word.
Yeah.
We host it every first and third Tuesday at 80th and Ivy, right on 17th Avenue downtown.
Oh, I know where that is. I've been there a few times. It's a great place.
That's great.
It's awesome.
Well, you know I'm a huge fan of yours, always. Do you mind spitting a few verses for us today?
No.
Well, we get to be treated to
That's
great.
right.
No, I would love to. Thank you.
Thank you.
I have this piece that I've written, and I really enjoy performing this piece for people. I wrote it specifically to help people grow. This piece is called Dear Butterfly.
All right.
Wow.
Dear Butterfly, your wings like bridges across seemingly impossible obstacles are ever extending. Steadily increasing your altitude, shorty, you fly. Now, I know at times the flight path might seem erratic or can easily be perceived as, but honestly, what path isn't it? I'm sure even the straight and narrow has tight spots filled with catch-22s in between a rock and a hard place right next to an offer you can't refuse, but remember there can be methods to madness, so remain unshaken. Worry not about final destinations, for horsemen's revelations, the road not taken, but separate yourself from the thoughts that lead to hesitation. Remain unshaken. Maybe you haven't noticed that you're still getting stronger yet. You see, the inevitable is evident. You're one of the strongest creatures I've ever met, and as long as I'm breathing, I promise to never let you forget the power of the journey, the value of the struggle, how long it took to create the cocoon and the moment you began to rumble, when you shook tears from clouds that caused what we'd equate to earthquakes that caused more than knees to crumble, awakening lotus leaves like Nam Yoho Renge Kyo. Remain unshaken. I want you to take yourself to places where fantasy is questioned. Who do you think you are? That is simply impossible. And I want you to step back and say, no, fantasy, that is possible simply because I am. As a matter of fact, fantasy, there is nothing I cannot do simply because I only can. Remain unshaken. Thank you.
Ooh. Wow.
Oh, woo, woo, woo.
Oh, I'm not
so no
supposed to clap?
clapping. No, actually, this is what
Okay.
we
Clapping.
do. We actually snap our fingers.
Yeah.
I actually don't even
Why?
know why we do that.
Why do we snap our fingers? I was going to clap.
I think it originally started because people wanted to show appreciation for the poets while they're still on stage without necessarily interrupting the performance. And so snapping is a way of showing the performer that I feel you.
I want to snap. Let's snap.
Let's snap.
Yes,
That's
I
amazing.
love
We are
that.
feeling
That was
Julian.
amazing.
Do you see why I'm such a big fan?
I-
He just
Whew,
wrote
I'm a
that
big
and it's
fan.
amazing.
I understand.
Amazing.
That was beautiful. Absolutely
Thank you.
The
beautiful.
Church of Julian.
Yeah.
That should be your next event.
Exactly. I
Like,
feel
truly.
like that was a moment of revelation for everybody, I think, just to think of how you put that into your own life. And is that the kind of experience our viewers and ourselves can expect?
Absolutely. I mean, certainly we are a stage for all skill levels, right? So we can't assume that every person that comes on the open mic
Is the master.
Well, I'm certainly not the master at all, but we like to be open for all skill levels, and that's one of the things that we make sure that we give back as well, is give feedback and mentorship for the newer poets that come to the evenings as well.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. So does everybody that go there just do poetry, or is there other things that happen at an open mic night that people can expect?
So the Say Word open mic is primarily
Just
spoken
poetry?
word, correct.
Beautiful. Well, I think that was amazing. I felt like I was living the entire moment that you were talking about, and it kind of took me like to a different place. So I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Amazing.
Would
Thank you.
you
That's
mind telling us and our viewers more information about where we can find out more about an upcoming Say Word event?
Absolutely, absolutely. So the Say Word event that we host begins at 7 p.m. every first and third Tuesday at 80th and Ivy, just down on 17th Avenue, just outside the core.
Perfect. So it's always at that venue.
Correct.
Perfect. Well, hopefully, I know I'll be attending for sure.
Absolutely.
It's amazing.
And
Yeah.
you're going to probably have a lot more fans after they watch this. I'm almost positive.
For
Well, I'm
sure.
looking forward to it. Make
Thank
sure they
you.
know that they can follow us at Say Word YYC on Facebook, as well as Instagram. They can follow us at Say Word YYC as well.
And also you have a Twitter account as well, right?
We do have a Twitter account, also Say Word YYC. Thank you.
Perfect.
And if you didn't catch that, we'll actually post it on the links below for you to follow Say Word and all the events that are coming up. Would you mind sticking around, and we'll talk about some other upcoming events that are coming up in Calgary?
Of course. I'd be happy to.
Excellent.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much for being
We'll be
on our
right
show
back.
today.
Welcome back to the Slant. We're still here with Julian Smith. So Julian, is there any upcoming events that you think that we should all check out that are happening in Calgary?
Sure. Well, aside from Say Word, which is
Yes.
every first and third Tuesday, there's also 10 at 10 Hip Hop Showcase, which takes place every third Wednesday at Commonwealth downtown as well.
Why don't you, I don't think these guys know about 10 at 10, so
No,
do
I've
you
never
wanna
heard of that.
You
Have
want to
you heard of it?
explain
No,
a little
I don't
bit
know.
about what 10 at 10 exactly is?
Definitely. 10 at 10 is a local hip hop showcase that has actually been around for the last 5 years,
What?
celebrating our 5-year anniversary this October.
I don't know that.
And what we do is
feel
just
dumb.
highlight the local hip hop and R&B talent, whether it be from anywhere in Alberta, whether it be from Calgary or Edmonton. We just give an opportunity to give those artists the opportunity really to practice their art on a stage.
All ages?
All ages.
Oh, that would, well, then there's lots of people that would go, because
Yeah.
there's a lot of
Even at
events in the-
Commonwealth? All ages?
Exactly.
It's at Commonwealth. It's an all-age event. Commonwealth itself is the bar.
Of course.
So,
Nice.
And it's super fun. I've been to a couple of them, and it is a great, great time.
I need to go.
Is there any other events that you guys are looking forward to?
Yeah,
This
well,
year?
Park Lux is coming up.
That's
So
always a
that's
really
right.
fun
It's
event,
a
actually. Yeah.
Fabulous event, and it's really well known in Calgary, of course. Fabulous designers, local designers, stylists, artists. It's a fabulous event. So that's coming up.
So why don't you explain a little bit about what exactly Park Lux is, in case there's someone that doesn't know.
Right.
It is a fashion show.
So Park Lux is featuring artists and culture, and it's completely local. A lot of designers that are local and upcoming. And it's a fashion show that allows those designers to showcase their wares. Some designers have been picked up, some are new. It's absolutely fabulous. It's luxe, as the title suggests. And this year it's presented by Bankers Hall, and it's taking place at the new Studio Bell.
Oh, is it the same place every
Gorgeous.
year?
No.
No, it's-
No, in fact, they're really well known for their really cool, eclectic locations.
Oh, that sounds
So this one's going to
exciting.
be at the new Studio Bell, so we'll be sure to check that out for sure.
Especially if it's supporting local business, local
Oh,
talent.
always
That's something
local
we're
talent.
definitely all about for sure.
Yeah,
That's
and you know
amazing.
what? The team at Park Lux, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't want to speak for them all, but they're all volunteer for the most part.
Oh, wow.
And they volunteer their time and talent every year. Like
That's
it's,
passion, for
yeah,
sure.
it's
Yeah,
passion.
that's right.
And they're fabulous. They're a great group.
And
Yeah.
we do need
amazing.
more fashion events in Calgary, that's for sure.
No doubt.
100%.
No doubt.
100%.
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah. Well, you've got Bridal Expo's a fashion
Yeah,
event
so
too.
exactly. So that's one that I usually attend every few years. I've been there before. Our salon has been in and attended quite a few, been exhibitors there, and the women that come out are all, of course, shopping for like the latest and greatest in dresses and venues, and I just attended one just a few weeks ago. So yeah, it's at the BMO Center, which is a huge venue.
Of course.
And the fashion, makes me want to get married all over again every time I go. It's kind of weird. But
Now, do they have any groom's fashion? in
they
this?
do, actually,
they
yeah.
do.
They have everything from tuxedos
Be
to
still my beating
caters.
heart.
Absolutely.
Love it.
Men and women, this isn't just a women's event. There's a lot of men that do go out with their brides, which makes it really fun.
Yeah, I
The
love
last
that.
one we went to had an amazing men's runway show. Did you ever check that out?
No.
Well, I did post it on my social media, and it was quite entertaining because the guys were dancing moves like I have never seen before.
Oh,
So
I
made
love
a
it.
really
Actually, I do think, and they were
fashion show.
dancing. Yes, I think
They
I
were.
did.
You know what?
Yeah.
I do remember you
Yes.
posting that. Yes, that's
Now everybody's
hilarious.
gonna go check out my social media, and you'll see them there.
That's
Yeah.
right.
But yeah, it is a
absolutely.
really fun event, and they have catered it to not just be for women. So it is a really cool venue to check out for sure.
That's wonderful.
And
Yeah.
you know who else is in town coming up later as well is Lainey Louie. So Lainey
And I know that
Louie-
you're a huge fan of
I
hers.
am. I love her to death, Lainey. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I do love her because I love her slant on many different everything that happens in our country. I love her slant. It's hilarious. And I love the way she talks about her family so openly. But she's coming to town, and she is also Lainey Gossip. So she writes a blog. She's the scribe for this blog, and it's called Lainey Gossip, and it's all celebrity trash. It's awesome. It's really cool. I love it.
If it's
super-
about celebrities, everybody's now going to go and check it out. So that
Exactly.
would be
Lainey
cool.
Gossip, and most people know, and she's been here before for sure, but she's going to be at Contemporary, what's it called?
Calgary Contemporary.
Right, Calgary Contemporary now. That's where she's going to be. And so I'm really interested in hearing what she has to say.
Yeah, and you
she's
know who
just
else is going to be there?
awesome.
Steve Martin is also hosting the
Oh,
event with her as
right.
well.
Oh,
too.
really?
Yeah, so it's going to be a fun night.
Yeah.
Full of VIPs. All the tickets apparently are for VIPs. So
I love it.
Should be a great night.
Yeah, we got to be on that list.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You have to be on that list.
Absolutely.
Get on
Right. Let's see. Is there any other events that you know of that are interested in or think that we should know about?
Well, there is the Obsidian Awards coming up as well. That is an annual award show that they have here in Calgary.
Yes.
I'm actually going to be performing there.
Wow.
We
Oh,
can't
nice.
forget about that.
Right.
We can't forget about that. I'm glad you brought that up. It's super
Obsidian
awesome.
Awards. Do you want to talk a little bit about what Obsidian Awards? Because not a lot of people know. This is going to be the third year, right,
is.
for Obsidian Awards. So go ahead.
Yes. To my knowledge, the Obsidian Awards is an award ceremony that recognizes the minority contribution to Calgary, whether it be entrepreneurs, business, or the arts.
Right, yeah.
And it's an amazing show. It brings out so many new people that have recently moved to Calgary, and we all know that Calgary is that new melting pot, and it's a great show for that.
That's awesome.
Wonderful.
And is that a televised event? Is that an event?
It is not a televised event to my knowledge,
right.
but
We'll have
it
to
does
find
take
out
place
about
at the F-Core Center downtown. So
Oh, it's at the
F-Core.
F-Core Center. So where can people buy tickets to
I
an event
believe
like
you
that?
can buy the tickets online.
So are they through Ticketmaster or?
Yes.
Oh, excellent.
Oh,
Well,
that's
good to know.
fantastic. Yeah.
Well, that's great. If you want to catch another performance of Julian's, make sure to go to the Obsidian Awards, or also say word.
Yes.
So thank you again so much, Julian,
Thank you
for
so
coming
much,
and
Julian.
for being our
Thank
guest
you.
host
Thank you for
today.
having me.
Absolutely, our
really
pleasure.
appreciate it. So again, if you want to find out about any of these upcoming events, be sure to check out the links below, and
Just
we'll
visit
be right
us.
back.
Yeah, visit us on our social media.